Okay, day 4. This would be meal 4. Now, I had a little snack earlier, 3 macadamia nuts and about a cup of cashew milk, and that got me through. So I'm eating now about every 2.5 hours, roughly, or every 2.5 to 3 hours or so. And for this meal, I'm going to have the mix that I made earlier. I'm going to have some tuna, and I'm going to have maybe 4 tablespoons of tuna. I'm going to have a soup that I'm going to make out of this chicken bouillon. And I'm going to have some sauerkraut here. So I'm noticing that I'm craving things with fat just a little bit. I'm experiencing a craving. What I'd like to do with my craving, I see that with the feeling of the craving, my mind wants to go to certain things that I've used in the past to satisfy that craving. It's a pretty natural thing. So I'm just kind of breathing in and breathing out. And I want to make sure I stay out of a fight with a craving. I just want to respect and appreciate it, if anything, and realize that this is my body working, telling me what I need. I have all these workers in my body now. Maybe you do too. I remember I hired 400 billion helpers. I'm working on the probiotics and the ecosystem that is inside my body, working for my benefit always, and for you as well too. Our body knows what to do and how to do it. Trillions and trillions of cells all working brilliantly, and we're being asked for the tools that are needed through impulses and through cravings. And so I want to value the impulse. I want to value the craving. And I want to kind of sit with it a little bit. And I know there's things that want to come, I don't want to start talking about them because I don't want energy to kind of wrap around pizza, right? So I'll just let that go and kind of leaning over this way a little bit. And that where that leads me is that sort of little tangy feeling, the tangy taste. And I'm going to get a little bit of that through this chicken broth soup. More about soups. We can utilize soups very powerfully, and I'm going to do a whole episode of this on soup and what I like to do with soup. That's going to be, you're going to see, it's going to be really interesting. But one of the places that my impulse and craving leads is to this natural brine sauerkraut. Has a tanginess. Now, my understanding about this and kind of watching the process is that my body, when it's asking for this tangy, fatty flavor, which I usually satisfy with cheese, and it's almost like my body knows that I need these enzymes and these little extra workers to help out. My body's asking for that. So I'm going to give my body kind of what it needs, but in a different form than what I practiced in the past. So the sauerkraut's going to be super tangy. The chicken broth soup that I'm just going to make from here, and we'll make some actual chicken broth soup maybe tomorrow. This is going to be a little bit tangy in a different kind of way. And then I've got naturally a lot of flavors that are occurring here in this that I made, and then the flavor of the tuna. And so that's where it's at, and this is how I'm working with the cravings that I am experiencing. The main thing is let's not get in a fight with anything. Our body is working on our behalf. Our body is really doing terrific. And impulses and cravings is kind of its own language. It's our body asking us to come into alignment with what's really needed and what really helps. So my intention, and then following my intention and trusting my sense of kind of deeper sense of knowing instead of that first thought that wants to go to what I've practiced in the past, but kind of letting something deeper bubble up and resonate. That's how I'm working with this right now. All right, day 4, meal 4. All right, keep at it. We can do it. We can do it.